Draw near, my beloved. Allow these truths to settle deep inside you. I give you a certainty, a clear light for your way. This is not a passing idea or something you imagined. It is a firm understanding, a gentle stirring you have known for a while. You have felt something stirring within, a feeling you couldn't name. Now, my precious one, I reveal to you a vital understanding. This is why I am with you right at this very moment. Stay with me for a short while, my precious one. With all my affection and a clear purpose, I ask of you. Let go of everything else that weighs on you. Allow the world outside to soften its noise. Set aside anything that competes for your attention. What I will share is unlike anything you have encountered until now. I give it to you with intention, for it comes directly from my own being. What has been hidden is now coming forward, and you must receive what I bring to light. A loving spirit from my home stands close to you. This cherished spirit spoke to me with deep devotion, asking me to carry this vital message to you. What you cannot yet see is closer than you imagine. And difficulties have tried to outrun my intention. But understand this deeply. I am your constant guide. I am your certain refuge. Each word you take in is part of what I have thoughtfully made ready for you. If you feel me stirring within you already, my beloved, I ask a simple yet powerful act from you. State this truth into your very being. Stand with me in this. There is no greater care than to help a spirit understand what lies before them. If you truly know this revealing is not by chance, then let this understanding settle deep in your core. This knowing within you will reveal to me your readiness. You have longed for clear knowing, my child. You have shed silent tears, wishing for things to shift, for heavy weights to lift, for solitude, music, to leave, for certain answers to appear. Hear this clearly from a voice both strong and gentle. My perception reaches into the spaces where your way forward felt closed off. Where the hopes you held dear remained unvoiced for too long. A response takes shape from my very being, intended only for you. This unfolding is not by chance. It comes from my purpose. For my wish for you is constant. I always seek your quiet heart. Before your words carried a heavy weight. Now I desire your voice to speak with assurance, not with grief. Allow a gentle blow to awaken within you, no matter how faint. When you accept this clear insight, all changes. This turning begins now. Right now, my beloved, I watched you pull away to cry when no one else was aware. I saw you wear a kind face even as a part of you silently fell apart inside. Others did not perceive it, but I did. My understanding goes beyond your outward appearance. Your deepest thoughts are known to me. A simple sigh of tiredness showed the weight in your spirit. You kept so much to yourself for too long a time. You did this to shelter those you cherished, yet it lessened your own vigor. I saw you even when you felt utterly unnoticed. I observed you giving all you possessed, even when you had nothing remaining to offer. I saw you guide conversations away from your worries, shifting the topic when asked about your well-being, only to spare others from concern. But now the moment has arrived to restore what you have held within. The sadness you concealed now wants to be set free. And I am present hearing. Your quietness was not a failing. It was a profound way of keeping yourself safe. But I do not intend for you to carry this heavy weight by yourself any longer. You have collected words never spoken, sorrow that lingered, and farewells that were never truly spoken. It is not right for your deepest self to hold this any further. So today, I desire to enter that still place inside you where you have kept your hardships hidden. Today, I will be there with you, not to assess, but to offer clarity. Then you did what you often do. You dried your tears, drew a quiet breath and gently stated that all was well. But it was not, and I understood, for I was there observing and sustaining you, even when you did not feel my presence. That was not a pretense. It was a deep yearning from your true being. And I kept that yearning close in my knowing. My beloved, can you bring to mind a moment when you felt invisible? Perhaps among your family, where many spoke, but none truly saw you. You were there in body, yet felt absent in spirit. You believed your thoughts held no weight, your feelings unheard, even unspoken. A quiet hurt settled within, searching for recognition and welcome. And I was there watching as your eyes lowered to hide your grief. I saw you again pretend to be at ease. And I understood that day. A certainty took root inside you. The notion that you held no importance. But I come now to take away that false idea. You hold profound meaning. You are esteemed not for what you accomplish nor for your gifts, but simply for existing as you are. You are immensely precious to me, and this truth is complete. My child, you are not intended to bear endless strength. I never required that of you. You were taught that tears showed frailty, that revealing your feelings meant exposure. But I tell you that weeping can be a silent plea. That accepting your emotions shows trust, and admitting your weariness does not lessen you. It unveils your true self. And in that very human condition, I find a way to draw near. For I did not search for perfect beings. I looked for genuine spirits. And the truth, my precious one, is that you need to find stillness inside to restore, to let go. Today, I invite you to lay down the heavy weight of blame you have carried. That nagging thought that you could have offered more, that another choice might have changed everything. The soft voice within that speaks of your shortcomings, your errors, your missteps. I recognize that whispered sound. It does not originate from me. That voice speaks untruths. For I saw your pure spirit, your genuine intent, your every try, your silent cries where you found solace, and how you extended kindness to others even when your own pain was most profound. You hold no fault. Listen carefully. You are blameless. And there is nothing you need to give to gain more of my love. My love for you is already whole without end. My child, I recall that specific night you sat in dim light. The room shadowed in quietness. Perhaps you thought of releasing your hold. Perhaps you wondered why you should go on. Your spirit felt burdened, your innermost self tired, your eyes dry from tears that had ceased. Even without a sound, I knew every thought. I felt your soft breathing, and I drew closer. Truly, I was nearer than you could comprehend. My beloved, I was always present, even when you felt utterly by yourself. To me, my precious one, your very being holds boundless worth. My beloved, you often focus on what felt unfinished, what seemed flawed, or what has passed. Yet I look past such matters, my precious one. My beloved, I see the strength in your spirit that does not surrender, the profound kindness within you, and your unwavering resolve. I have watched you overcome challenges repeatedly, even when you faced them by yourself. My precious one, I observed your acts of kindness even when your heart felt empty. A spirit so constant holds immense value in my sight. Within you resides a strength, a profound wellspring of life far grander than you perceive. My child, I speak to you now to bring understanding, to affirm the resilience of your spirit, the path you walk, and the many fresh starts awaiting you. Today, I offer serenity to the recollections you carry. I touch those quiet corners where past wounds linger, where you hold your letdowns in times you felt unnoticed. Often the most challenging freedom is the one you must grant yourself. My beloved, I desire to aid you, for your purpose is to live unbound by what came before. I extended my forgiveness to you long ago. Now embrace that liberty. Hold this core truth tightly. A truth that has never wavered. My profound love for you never diminishes. Not when you stumble, hesitate, or move slowly. I do not change. I remain constant. I am always here. My unfailing nearness will support you even through trying times. You do not need to comprehend every cause or every result. You only need to recognize that my support is constant. And it truly is so. My beloved, those matters you have kept concealed, the weights you never voiced, the aspects of yourself you turned from, their power over you ends now. I bring them into clarity, not to expose failings, but to guide you to completeness. The journey toward inner stillness holds no shame. To shed tears in my presence does not reveal frailty. It shows deep trust. My precious one, I cherish you not for what you achieve, but simply because you are. This moment begins a profound and ongoing restoration. It will not appear instantly, but it is real. It is intended for you. Later, when you look back on this time, you will do so with gratitude, free from anguish. You will then grasp that the very struggles you held within were precisely when I was nearest. My child, you often pondered why my response felt delayed. You spoke your desires, your heartfelt expectations, waiting with patience, and at times a profound longing. You closed your eyes at night, hoping for a different dawn. Yet nothing appeared altered. Daily you perceived no reply, felt the desired change was postponed, that your words seemed to fade without echo. Now I tell you clearly why I permitted that silence. It was not a penalty. It was not a lack of concern from me. It was a protection. Aspects of your path ahead were not yet distinct to you. There were others not yet ready to accompany you, and certain matters within you needed to settle before I could grant what you wished. I weigh not only your request, but also the inner fortitude that will uphold what unfolds. My beloved, during those times you sensed my distance, I was truly at work in ways you could not perceive. My silence was never an indication of indifference. It was a period where I strengthened you, though you remained unaware. It was a devoted season of preparation. Throughout that passage, I was fortifying your very spirit, even without your knowledge. Where you saw only barriers, I was opening routes forward. Where you heard only stillness, I was gathering others, individuals you had not yet encountered, setting up meetings, forming circumstances. Every pledge I make reveals itself in its own timing. And sometimes the most undeniable sign of my profound love for you is not fulfilling your request the instant you voice it, but rather when you are truly prepared to receive it with insight, clear discernment, and a serene heart. So today, I wish to share a profound reality. You will return to the origins of your past sorrows. This is not for renewed hurt, but for authentic mending. My child, do not fear what came before. What you have experienced does not define your true inner self. What transpired does not diminish the reason I brought you into being. The very place where you felt injured, where you faced frustrations, where your aspirations seemed broken, will be the precise point where you will observe genuine change commence. For true grace does not emerge from a specific place. It emanates from my being. And wherever I choose to engage, everything becomes fresh. You will indeed revisit, but not as the one you were before. This time you will meet it with new understanding. And then your tears will not stem from feeling isolated, but from a spirit made complete. You did not grasp that even in your repose, my tenderness surrounded you. That when you found yourself striving, depleted of energy, I sustained your spirit. That even when others overlooked your difficulties, I was at work on your behalf in ways beyond your awareness. Nothing ceased. Everything was in preparation. You noticed only quiet, but I witnessed progress. True growth often happens without fanfare, much like a strong foundation being laid before anything appears externally. That is how I labored within you. And even though you saw no visible indication, deep within, a surer, purer, and more earnest faith was taking root. Sometimes, my precious one, what troubles you most is the thought that you no longer feel my nearness with the same intensity, or that your tears do not come as easily when you address me, that your love appears less vibrant. Yet, do not confuse a deeper understanding for distance. My presence does not depend on your strong feelings, my beloved. You do not need intense joy or sorrow for me to be near. I am not only in the powerful surges of emotion or moments of weeping. I am also with you in your quiet resolve, in your calm decision to remain steady, in the deep certainty that roots itself beyond fleeting feelings. Your firm trust brings me joy, my child. This deep conviction opens new paths for you. Truly, your very reliance now draws out what I have made ready. Each step of your journey has been known to me. I saw your hidden shame, my precious one. Your loneliness and the pain given by those closest. I did not approve of these events. Yet, I allowed them to fit into a wider purpose. Because of that pain, a deep wisdom awoke in you, a knowing you did not have before. From that emptiness, a clear insight appeared, now lighting your path. Through those hard times an inner strength took root, now able to comfort others. Nothing in your life is without my hand. Every road you walked served a greater unfolding. I am shaping you to show my truth, a clear sign for others to recognize. A life like yours is not made in easy days. It is formed in dark nights. It is made pure through sincere tears. You believed that time was. My beloved. What is not brought into the light cannot be truly made whole. But what you offer to me, I can completely change. My intent was never for those difficult roads to diminish you, my child. My purpose was for you to truly see how my presence turns what seems broken into something complete and valuable. I am giving you a new way to see all you have lived through. You will no longer just see what was missing. You will find the wisdom you gained. You will no longer feel only a part. You will discover the connections that grew. You will stop focusing only on the pain. You will see the proof of your triumph. The difficult periods that caused you sorrow no longer control you. What you thought was gone matters less than what I am now placing into your life. Grief will not mark your conclusion. I will. And I promise you, my last word for you is abundant life, deep honor, and complete renewal. I am bringing back to you, my beloved, what you felt was lost forever. This could be a bond with another, a feeling of bright hope, or a piece of who you truly are that felt abandoned. However it comes, prepare your spirit, for it draws near. Yet, it will not be as it was. It will be made entirely fresh, made complete, and arrive at its right time. It will not look as you once pictured, but it will be far richer. I do not just fix what is damaged, I bring forth something entirely new. And when I make something new, I do it fully. I work with perfect attention and gentle care so you will never again know sadness concerning that matter. Do you remember feeling unsure, wondering if I truly walked with you? You will now see that I was not just there, but guiding your every step. The hard passages were not mistakes. They were paths meant to keep you safe. Times of waiting were not punishments. They were clear indications that something more significant was coming. For anyone who walks with me needs only trust, not a full grasp of every small part. You might have thought, my quietness meant I held you in low esteem. But today, my precious one, I tell you with endless love, I have always held you dear. Even when you questioned your own worth, even when you felt I had ceased speaking to you, every breath, every thought, every step you took was seen by me with deep affection. I was there when all others went away. And I am still here speaking to you, for I have never left. I want you to understand this truth today. You are not beginning from nothing. You are building on what you have lived. On a trust that has grown, on an inner strength that met difficulty yet remained firm, a steadfastness within you that did not break. And that to me carries deep meaning. Many stumble, but not all rise again with an open heart. You did, and that touches me deeply. I am giving you a deep inner calm, my beloved child. Not a quietness that depends on everything being perfect, but a steady peace that lasts even when things around you stay the same. This constant tranquility comes from knowing you are safe with me, that you are not lost, that I am your sure strength, your safe place, your lasting truth. That calm will let you step forward without fear. It will guard your thoughts from anything that might trouble them. You cannot create this quietness by your own effort. But today, my beloved child, I choose to place it within you. And the Spirit who now rests with me has also been part of this whole unfolding. From the instant they arrived here, they have spoken of you without end. They have kept your name always before me. Their deep love for you remains still vibrant. The time of holding back is done. I am not speaking of a far-off hope or a wish still to come true. I'm making it clear right now. As you hear my words, I declare your transformation. My beloved, it is not just your worthiness that brings this forth, but also the very moment I set for you has now come. This period concludes not through slow passing moments but by my unwavering word. My voice declares these times of pain, of waiting, of doubt are now complete. What begins now is no faint reflection of the past. It is new, authentic, and distinct. I will reveal this to everyone. Not only for your eyes, but for those who questioned you earlier. In this precise moment, you are seen. I saw your quiet strength, your steady heart, even when no one else noticed. All you bore, I observed. My justice touches all things. Sometimes I step in to set things right. My precious one, this very instant is one of those times. I spoke this truth plainly. It was not merely a quiet thought. When my word is uttered, nothing can resist its unfolding. My decisions made beyond your sight cannot be altered by any challenge you meet. Therefore, what approaches your life cannot be turned away. Neither strength nor individual can reverse it. When I declare something, neither the clock nor concern nor any soul can delay its coming. Its start or the way things stand now does not block its way. I do not await your readiness. I create it within you. I do not seek a way. I clear it. You are not asked to understand every detail, only to lean on me. This profound shift I bring will not be grasped by human reasoning. It will reveal itself through your inner knowing. And that knowing resides within you. Even when you felt fragile, when your firmness wavered, your quiet trust outlasted your hardship. My precious one, remember those moments you thought you could not go on. Bring back to your memory the very day you felt your journey had to end. Recall the night you cried yourself to rest, cradling your sorrow alone. I saw you then with perfect clarity. Not one of those moments was accidental. Each held an intention. You now understand it was not only your own strength guiding you, but my kindness flowing to you.